Hello everyone. Welcome back to another TBR Tuesday. I have not done a TBR Tuesday in so long. I was really on a kick where I had them like every week, and then I just kind of fell off the wagon. I got a little bit sick, and the rest is history. So let's go ahead and restart today because there are just too many books that I need to tell you about. So let's get to it. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this channel. I talk about books and Kindles. So if that's something that interests you, you are in the right place. And if you are not new, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So let's jump right into the books, and just know that I will link all of them below in the description so you can check them out. And I will try and remind you when they are on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, so first up we have The Serpent's Bride. Now this one, let me brighten the screen a little bit because my Colorsoft did turn off. I like to use my Colorsoft for all of these just so you guys can see it. Although it is pretty rainy outside today, so I'm gonna have to see if I can brighten this a bit in post. So maybe you guys won't notice, but for me, it's a little dark and dreary, but that's perfect reading weather, right? So it's fine. Anyway, The Serpent's Bride actually comes out tomorrow, the 27th, because I was looking at it and that's what it said on NetGalley, but let me double check that really fast actually. August 28th for this one. So you can actually pre-order the paperback, which looks really pretty. This one's like an early ARC situation, so that's why ARC. I don't know why I say ARC. This is an early ARC, so that's why the cover probably looks like this on my Colorsoft, just because the formatting of ARCs is often a little funky, but it's still really beautiful. You can see that rose on there. And I was lucky enough to be gifted this by Second Skies. So thank you so much to them for sending this to me. This is so good so far. It's really reminding me of Enchantra and Phantasma. If you guys have read those, it's actually by the same publisher, not the same author, but same publisher. So it's kind of that same style. It's about someone who has to disguise herself as someone else to marry someone she is trying to get revenge on. And so far it kind of reminds me of Ready or Not, that one movie that came out a few years ago. Again, it kind of just had like Enchantra Phantasma style, but it's really addictive and I just want to know what happens. I'm not all the way there yet, but the paperback is a really good price and it's on Kindle Unlimited, so definitely check this one out because it's Bloodlines Book 1. This next one is one that I think a lot of people have been anticipating. I have personally had it on hold on Libby for, I don't know, the last at least 6 weeks because it was on there early, and I decided to try and put the audiobook on hold, and I'm still like number 179 or something in my library. But this one is called Catabasis, and I've heard people pronounce it other ways, but I did hear the author say it, I think, the same way that I'm saying it, so I'm going to go with I think that's how you pronounce it. And this one is inspired by Dante's Inferno and the Levels of Hell, where two graduate students have to descend into hell to save the professor that they accidentally sent down there during their rivalry, kind of like a fight or something. So this one looks really fascinating. Obviously, Babel did really well, so I'm really excited to see how Catabasis goes. I keep wanting to say Catabasis because that's how I heard one other person say it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've heard it said other ways, but pretty sure it's Catabasis. What a cool name. What a cool inspiration. Let me know if you're gonna pick this one up. Okay, this next one I've got for you is a fantasy novel. It is by T.T. Greenshaw, and this is book 1 in the Chronicles of the Divided Isle. And this one, I don't know if you can see this, I ordered the paperback of this because it is just so incredibly pretty. I don't know if you can see like the 3D elements on there through the screen, but in person it just looks absolutely beautiful. And even when I turn off my screen, it's just, I love having it sit next to me. Like it just looks fantastic. So whoever designed this cover, A+, and the story is even better. So I feel like I've been looking for a fantasy lately that feels refreshing, that has really thought out characters. It feels like the characters have a purpose. It's not just like every fantasy that I've been reading lately, which, don't get me wrong, I do love my tropes and I love similar things, but this one was really different. And actually what sucked me into it is that T.T. Greenshaw reached out to me and liked my review of a book that's similar to this a few months ago. And then I went on his YouTube and actually listen to him read the first chapter, which if I can tag that, I will, because that's honestly what sucked me in. Like, he sent me a copy, so thank you TT Greenshaw for sending that to me. But then I bought this, so it's on Kindle Unlimited, but I bought it because I wanted to support him. And then I'm also buying a paperback because it's so pretty and I want to support him too. So that's how much, like, that's how invested I am in this book and in this author, because I'm just so impressed with the characters, the writing. It's about this girl named Solar Carpenter who is maybe the first and last girl to be able to practice magic in this kingdom. Typically only men have been able to wield magic, so she's definitely really special. And I don't want to give too much away, but like, this book just sucks you in. Like, it reminds me of fantasy books of my adolescence, like, not in a young way. It's just like, it reminds me of Lord of the Rings or Garth Nix or Brandon Sanderson, or it just, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so good. Like, this world is one that, like, I need to know what happens. I need to know what happens in book 2 immediately. There's also a prequel available that you can get if you sign up for TT Greenshaw's newsletter, or at least it was available. So just definitely go check this out. Give it a try. It's on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm just really excited to see where this goes. I kind of just feel like this book is going to blow up. So definitely get your hands on this one. Okay, this next one sounds really, really cool. It is called The Book of Heartbreak. And the premise here is something that I haven't seen done, so I'm really interested to read it. And it is where the main character is born under a curse where she can have only 4 heartbreaks. The 5th will cause the curse to stop her heart forever. So she has to go see a seer. She has to go figure out how this curse was put upon her in the first place. And honestly, I'm just really excited about it because it sounds really fascinating. I want to know how she manages to break the curse, hopefully. So we'll find out, and let me know if you're going to pick this one up. I know I've had a lot of fantasy in here. So this one, actually, the cover kind of looks very fantasy-esque, but this one is about 2 best friends, and it's very witchy. So it's kind of getting you prepared for spooky season, October, all that jazz, where 2 best friends have to deal with a bunch of bodies washing ashore and whatever's going on there. So I actually saw this one on NetGalley, and I had so many books that I didn't request it, but I thought about it so many times. It's in my little request list. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Let me know if I missed any. I know this one was just a quick little video. I normally do a few more. So let me know if I missed any that are coming out today that you're looking forward to reading. And let me show you a couple that I'm just in the middle of reading right now. So this one was also gifted to me by Saga. It's called The South Wind. I know it's, again, it's a little dark in here, but look at that cover. And this is a 4 Winds novel. So this one is actually inspired by Sleeping Beauty and the myth of Theseus and the Minotaur. So you've got like the North Wind, South Wind, East, West, and so it's like a whole series. And each of them can be a standalone, but they're kind of interconnected by the theming and by what the author has done. So this one I'm really, really, really excited to read. I've had this one specifically on my TBR for so long, so I'm definitely going to read that one really soon. I'm in the middle of reading Just for the Summer. Finally, summer is ending, so I felt like I needed to just go for it. And books with my name in it, I tend to just buy them because why not? So I just really needed to read this one. I didn't read it last summer, and I'm obsessed with it. You can see I'm a little over halfway through, and I'm just savoring this one because this is one of the best books I've read this year by far. I feel like it is a movie in my head, but it's better than that. So I want it to, I just want it to go on forever. So Abby Jimenez is really skyrocketing at the top of one of my favorites. So I'll list this down there in the description too, if you want to check out like a last ditch summer before you get into the spooky season stuff. And then I've also just been reading Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I was really, really sick for a big part of the summer, and this just kept coming up in suggestions from people. So I listened to a couple of his other things a few years ago on an audiobook, but I'm really excited to dive into this one. So let me know if you have any book suggestions. Please leave them in the comments. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed TBR Tuesday and you would like to see more of them and more Kindle and book videos overall. And again, let me know if I missed any books that are coming out today, any books that you're just enjoying and you can't say enough good things about. And I will see you guys very soon for my next video, which I'm not sure if it's going to be a book or a Kindle video, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.